This was with the war of Twitter. A lot of kid drama shit, like behind the scenes. We're grown ass men, like having drama like it's high school. Like, come on now.
Yes, people. Before we get into the interview today, the next 20 interviews will be paying tribute to both Diogo and Andre, who sadly lost their lives due to a tire blowout on the 3rd of July. Uh, they were honestly both great footballers, even better men, and tragically taken from us too soon. And they'll always forever be our lads from Portugal, and Diogo Jota, you will always be our number 20. Enjoy the interview now.
Yes, people, welcome back to Vinny's Voice. I'm fortunate to be joined by Marc today. Marc, how are you?
I'm doing blessed, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well, not too bad myself. So first I'd like to talk about your upcoming fight, Sword 7, correct? August
Yeah,
29th? Yes.
yeah.
How you feeling for that fight against, I want to say Intrepid,
It's
right?
a trip. The
Yeah.
rematch. The rematch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It was supposed to be the podcaster. I'm not gonna say his name. He pulled out.
Yeah.
This was with the war of Twitter and all this war on Twitter. The ice on the cake. While I'm in my training session, he pulls out. So we called up Intrepid. I said, Intrepid, I know you're coming to the event. Let's run the rematch on Sword 7 because we already got Waffle versus Pat the rematch.
Yeah.
I think it'll make the card better, and it has numbers wise. That add Intrepid the rematch on there. Same fight, same place, same venue that I lost him at. I think it's a perfect storyline. And yeah, man, I'm super excited. I'm very ready for this. Like have trained a lot harder than I did than the last fight. I'm super excited to showcase my skills come Friday, August 29th in person, which you could get the tickets now on Eventbrite. Or if you're not going to be in person, watch it live on the Team Sword 7 YouTube channel the following day. So Saturday, August 30th, online, you'll see the fights.
Yeah, for sure. I might actually watch it on YouTube after before the obviously Misfits 22 on
Oh,
August
yeah, no,
30th,
100%.
which I'm sure you'll be tuning in to as well.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
no, for sure.
you spoke about some pullout, and I'm aware there's some uh let's say quote unquote drama going on within the small creator boxing scene, and the main thing that I've seen on Twitter that I've read is that been a lot of pullouts and people pulling out. With the obviously public information, are there any reasons of why people are pulling out? Because I'm sure that's very frustrating for
I,
everyone's standpoint.
I'll speak for the parts that I can speak
Yeah,
on
for
because
sure. Yeah.
while I'm a part of the breakout team and stuff like that, so
Mm.
I know a good amount of the behind the scenes stuff. But I'll talk about the public. It's just like a lot of kid drama shit, like behind the scenes with fighters and all that and all that stuff. Can I swear? I don't know if I can swear. Can I
You can,
swear?
yeah, it's all good, man.
Okay, my bad. I knew I swear. I didn't want to be disrespectful. But just stuff like that that leads to falling outs behind the scenes, and then obviously with that big Twitter space from Damian Bluto, we you seen the CEO said himself, it's not on the card anymore. The main event's now not the main event. And then obviously pullouts with JDP and Garza. Then they pulled out weird. I didn't understand the GDT pullouts. I don't understand that because they also pulled Luigi off of Hellboy's fight, which
Mm.
Hellboy Kel is my signee for Blaze Promotions. Whenever I heard the news of JDP and Garza pulling out, I was like, okay, that's weird. And I had a feeling they were gonna pull Luigi, and they pulled Luigi. And I
Yeah.
seen like the tweet saying like, if my if my family can't eat, I can't eat. And I'm like, bro, like just fight. Like why are you joining like this like quote unquote war this shit? It's just childish at the end of the day. And then the ease of stuff, I disagree with everything about that. It was
Mm.
literally I think Vafi and Lesra were having a stream. They were talking about the updates with the drama and all that stuff. And then Iza, I think, made like a tweet like saying like if you can't teach what you couldn't do, and it was random. There was no ads, there was no nothing. We don't know who he's talking about. Come to find out, he's talking about Lesra, which by the way, what I'm saying is public information, so I'm allowed to say this.
Yeah.
Basically in this group chat, there was no filter Zavi in it with a bunch of other people on it, including myself. I was in that group chat, so I've seen it. I watched it happen. Les is talking about his predictions against no filter Zavi against Iza, which they're fighting in September.
Yeah.
He's saying like he thinks Iza's gonna do like a late stoppage, like or decision, because Iza's way big. He's way bigger than Zavi and all that stuff. And the only thing that Les like said as advice, nothing malicious or nothing like that, because after the Lesnar and Iza fight, there was no bad blood against Iza or Lesnar afterwards. They kind of squashed the beef after their fight back on Breakout 03. He was like, if the only way you could beat Iza is if you just box him and like keep moving on the outside and stuff like that. Don't get into the firefight with a bigger man. You know what I'm saying? And Iza took it personal. So he made that tweet, and then they kind of went back and forth in that YouTube live stream. And then I guess I seen yesterday or the other day, Iza made a video about it. It's just like that was stupid. That was so stupid, and that's why Iza pulled out of the fight and ruining the well on the public, ruining the heavyweight tournament. You're in the tournament and shit like that. I don't know why you're pulling out of that, like possibly ruining it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, just pulling out in general, like even if you don't have a, let's just say, concrete reason, it's just will be detrimental. It's just detrimental in itself, and there have been multiple pullouts for, let's just say, quote unquote, external reasons that aren't like detrimental to, like, let's just say, like not like a KSI pullout when he's like super sick or an
Super
injury.
sick or injured. Yeah, no,
It's
exactly.
not the normal pullout. Is I don't want to put a label on it, but it's not a normal pullout, and
It's just super unnecessary. It's like
yeah, exactly,
egos
yeah,
become involved. People get pulled for that stupid stuff. Like
yeah,
I think that this shit is way too like it's not that deep. It's like Twitter boxing the way I see it. I love breakout and all that stuff, obviously, but like it's not like it's just stupid. It's just stupid in my opinion. Not like we're grown ass men like having drama
yeah,
like it's high school. Like come on now.
yeah, man. Because I've spoken to Pat. I know how much he puts into breakout and how passionate he's about you know running the company,
Hmm.
and it's
Oh
just
no, he's 100% passionate. Same thing with Lesnar. Same thing with me.
yeah,
Same thing with
with you,
Waffle.
yeah.
Everyone puts in 100%, and it just sucks that this is
There's
happening.
there's like a sort of, would you say it's a minority of people, or do you think that minority has scaled up even more? Like even
What
more
was the
of like,
question again?
so do you think it's like a minority of people that are doing like these sort of pullouts and sort of doing these sort of, I don't say bad things compared to like previously, because I believe like through breakout I believe there was some drama or like within the
Yeah.
SCB, but obviously not as much. But do you think things have escalated the last, let's say, month?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. This has been ever since the beginning of the year, with the signing of realistically everything started with the signing of Most Wanted to Breakout. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but like he Most Wanted got
Oh, most
signed.
one is signed to breakout at this.
He got signed, and then there was a
Okay.
whole falling out with the people who worked with Breakout and stuff like that because of this decision. Because you know how Most Wanted. I don't know
Yeah.
where he's at now. He's deactivated, so I don't know where he's at. But the draw like shit that's going on with Most Wanted is controversial.
Yeah, I've heard.
So
I've heard. Yeah.
a lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't like it. And this is like in our own group privately
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it started to split. Then it led to with all this happening, we were supposed to have the original Sword 7 like February 22nd, and
Yeah.
then we had to push it back a month because like we couldn't have time to actually really be ready for that event where all this stuff is going on. So that was the first step. This has been happening for months. This drama stuff. It's just months, and it's dealt with multiple things. And like I said, it's definitely some high school drama in grown man's body. Like, come on.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Like, oh, wouldn't want to go back to the high school drama. And now, I bet it's not ideal going through going through that yourself and everyone
Oh
else
yeah.
a part of the breakout team who actually wanna make good fights and make good events for the audience to enjoy. Now, you did mention, and I also did some research that you have your own promotion, Blaze promotion. Is that
Yes,
so?
sir.
What was the reasoning of you creating that, and what are your intentions
My intent.
currently and moving forward?
Oh yeah, no, and I appreciate that's a very good question. Blade's promotion started surprisingly, literally like a few weeks before Breakout. That's the funniest thing ever. My goal with Blaze is not to be the best promotion, not to be anything in that sort of matter. It's just my point of Blaze is to give a light, shine a light to talented people that don't know how to get eyes on them. So bring more eyes to these people who are
Hmm.
very talented, very good at what they're doing. Just shine a light. That's all I gotta do. I'm just turning on the light switch. You're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? And it just get them to grow bigger and better in the scene. And I've done that with multiple fighters and all that before they either get signed to breakout or they just move on to become a free agent. I mean, it's happened a couple of times. So
Yeah. So with Blaze Promotions, is it like sort of management as well, or is it just like creating fight cards?
no, it's mainly more management. I would like to say, I'll announce this now. I don't really care. I
Hmm.
was supposed to have my own Blaze card at the end of the year, but due to scheduling and then working with Breakout and stuff like that, it's postponed for next year. So that's what I want to do like my own Blaze card. Nothing too crazy like
Yeah.
multiple fights, but like it's definitely I that's something I've been working on for a minute and fortunately, it was postponed. It was supposed to be like end of year. This like we were supposed to have an event and all that stuff. I'm not gonna say who was supposed to be on it, but I will say like that was make like another promotion for people to tune into. Like instead of just Breakout and Sword 7 and all this stuff, because the UK, as you know, like has a lot of opportunities to fight on different promotions for the small creator scene. You got DKM, Outcast, I don't remember the other promotion, DCAM Plush, and other sorts of promotions like that. All we have is
Mm.
like Breakout, Sword 7, and what else? Like there's nothing else. So I just thought it'd be a good idea to get Blaze involved with making their own events that way. There's multiple opportunities, and who knows, maybe it might be successful, you know? So
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I think I got confused with the new promotion. Not promote yet, Blood Mafia. Because they're having a card on
Yes,
November
sir.
15th. So I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you mainly do management, but they sort of do uh like they say their content, they make content, but they're also doing fight cards as well.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah,
facts.
because
Yeah.
Raymond did reach out to me a couple days ago saying he had a fight on, etc. and all that. That's how I knew about it before it got released.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no.
yeah.
I get you.
Now talk about yourself. Yeah, I'll say you have a pretty substantial following, like about 1,000 followers or 1,200 followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
Similar following on YouTube. Um, for yourself, for your boxing career, if you call it, do
Hmm.
you plan to fight on other bigger promotions such as CFL potentially if the offer comes around?
Fighting is always like I wouldn't say a side thing because you got to put 100% in fighting, and that's what I'm
Yeah,
doing, which is why I'm not posting as consistently like I used to, but I'm still like promoting a crap ton on other platforms and all that, just so it's not like I'm just training boxing. Like I'm a boxer, I'm an entertainer, and that's what you got to be in this space. You got to put the hours, put the time in the boxing, but you also got to put the time in actually promoting, which a lot of people
exactly.
either do too much promoting and no training or too much training and no promotion. So I kind of like doing the mix. And then to answer your question on what I would like to do, if the offer is right and it makes so much sense and it brings numbers, I would absolutely be down to fight on CFL or any other promotion like that. But it's not my goal. Like my end goal is just like be well known, grow myself, grow my followers, and this boxing thing I love doing. Like I love doing this.
Yeah, for sure. So speaking about you growing and elevating yourself. You make content sort of. I think the latest video was sort of like a shoe review. Yeah, you bought some
Yeah.
shoes. Yeah, I didn't watch that. So with that, how do you plan as a content creator to elevate yourself in order to sort of reach more people and potentially reach an even more global audience?
I think after this fight, I'm definitely looking into trying to go full time more on YouTube because like this year I've like had moments in YouTube and I never like really put full gear to it, if that makes sense. And
Yeah,
I just after this fight, I do definitely want to try to get back into YouTube a little bit full time, start streaming more. I like streaming. Streaming's fun. Get your
yeah,
friends in there, get talking. It's entertaining. If you watch a stream, there's not I would there's like at least if you click on 8 or 9 out of 10 of my streams right now, I'm pretty sure you'll have a laugh at it. Like I could guarantee you that.
hmm,
But aside from that, I just want to get back into YouTube. I think doing more videos that relate to kind of boxing and then do what I like doing, gaming and stuff like that. Doing a mixture of everything so that way it's different audience you bring in. I know people are like keep it to one audience so that way you could grow, but I don't like doing that because one, I can't do multiple gaming videos, but I can't do multiple boxing videos. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets
yeah,
boring. Like you don't want to get burnt out. So that's why I do a variety. I do gaming, I do boxing videos, do reactions, I do all this stuff. I do streams, I do watch parties, which the watch parties I love doing those. Those bring views and all that. Like the Jake Paul and Chavez watch party did almost like 10K views, like live stream viewers. So it
oh
was it was
wow,
good.
yeah.
It was good. I just like doing all sorts and stuff. And also, yeah, man, that's pretty much it with that question.
Yeah, for sure. I think, well, personally, I think a lot of people, I think, to be honest, I thought it was just a Misfits sort of issue. But I realized, through my interviewing people from different promotions, CFL, Breakout, Sword, etc., that there's people who sort of, when they choose to fight, like, not a dig at them, because I understand boxing is a life or death situation pretty much. Like you could die in that ring. Like obviously that's a bit extreme, but you put your body at a huge risk, and your life at a risk. So, but I think just posting, people forget that they're influencers, and they
hmm
just forget to post. Now, so like for example, like Misfits 22, like the promotion's there. Like obviously it's there, but it's never gonna be like back in the day. If you get me, like the KSI Logan promotion, KSI Joe Weller promotion, like because obviously it's much more serious now. But for me, just in general, I think there should be still you should be still influencing, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. And I get that. I get that 100%, but you gotta like I'm not trying to defend them because I think
Yeah, no,
Misfits
for sure. Yeah.
22 and future cards really need to look and evaluate the promotion wise. I feel like
Mhm.
the name value for this card's good. You got Darren Till, you got Luke Rockhood, you got Saul Pop, you got Tony Ferguson, and all these
Mhm.
guys. But like
I'm
I
talking about
feel
like the
like
undercard. Obviously, they're huge, but
no,
like
no,
the
I was gonna say Dylan Dennis fighting in the first ever Misfits MMA match against Warren Spencer. Then you got Chase Demore fighting
yeah,
Carla
Chase is
Jade,
doing
who's
well.
fighting and Carla Jade's fighting someone from CFL. So that's another thing about CFL. It gets you the
Mm.
opportunity to fight on Misfits. So this is sick. But I feel like the skill level for Misfits is getting higher and higher, which is why we're
Yeah,
seeing more
exactly. That's what I'm
matches
saying. It's
we're seeing
just
more matches against like MMA fighters or retired boxers and all that stuff. Like Joey Knight fought on the prelims against like a retired Muay Thai fighter.
yeah,
You
and
get
he
what I
has
mean?
it.
Like so like the skill level's going up, so it's kind of hard to really promote like you're fighting an influencer if you're fighting like a
Exactly.
real fighter,
Yeah,
regardless of their stature. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that shit 100% seriously. You don't get hurt.
yeah. And I saw Fabio's fighting fucking Tony Ferguson. Like,
Yo, Saul Poppy's gonna clean Tony Ferguson. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna
really,
clean him.
I don't think he's gonna. I mean, obviously, I think he's gonna win. Don't get me wrong. I believe in Salt, but I don't know. I think Maybe just like the holding on to like the sort of like all legend side, but I think
Yeah, no, and I get that, but like
Tony's looking
Tony's
like he's looking like sharp.
he looking sharp, but once Saul Poppy lands that straight bomb, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see on August. Like honestly, kudos to Mans and everyone
Oh
on the
yeah, no, for
Misfits team
sure.
setting up that card, man. Like such a good card, such a good card. Now, so I want to sort of talk more about the let's just say the future of the SCB scene because let's just say currently, unfortunately, looks things look a bit bleak. But do you
Yeah.
expect this to sort of be a rough patch, and hopefully by the end of the year, and then starting, let's say next year, even though there's a good amount of time in the rest of the year, that things will start to pick up, and do you think things will start to pick up, and do you know like what is like the future goals that you, Lesra, and Pat want to hit either by the end of this year or maybe start of next year, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, no, I get you with that. I like that question. This is just a speed bump in my opinion. This is how I see it. It's just a speed bump. We're trying to drive over it, a little speed bump, bunch of pullouts, but from the looks of the card, it's definitely gonna be a lot better card for '07 for sure. Like this is gonna be a way better card than it was before, for sure. Like I'm already looking at the matches, I'm liking them. Obviously I make the posters, so I know most of this stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah, the posters.
Yeah.
I was going to say the posters are really well
Yeah,
designed.
no, I was about to say I make the posters. I make the posters for Sword 7 and shit like that. Bro, I fight, I promote, and I do posters. I don't want to hear anyone's excuse about promoting, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Who does that?
Wow, I was gonna say like, oh, the posters are like professionally done, like pretty like kudos to you, man. Like
I appreciate that, bro.
now, before we wrap up the interview, if you I mean you watched my interview, so you probably know what's coming. I asked this at the end of all my interviews. What is
Yeah.
your best quote or piece of advice you've ever heard or received?
Um, that's a great question. Shit. Man, I should have had this planned. I can't lie. I should have had this planned.
Yeah,
Just good quote. Shoot, you caught me off guard, bro. I can't lie, bro. Just do what you love doing, man. Like no matter what. Just do what you love doing. Don't let people say or judge you by what you do. Just do what you love doing and eventually it's gonna go up. Look at me now. Like people didn't like that I did YouTube back in middle school, high school, and look at me now. Like it's not a big following, but like, bro, I'm monetized now on YouTube. Like I make money off of this shit. So like
yeah,
it's definitely I'm doing something with my life, bro. Like I'm getting eyes on me, a lot more eyes than I used to get. So like, just do what you love doing, and sooner or later you're gonna see the results.
yeah, for sure, man. Thank you so much for your time, Mark. Appreciate you.
Of course, man. This was an amazing interview, bro.